Alright, standard form. Standard form, guys, focus. Right, Tony? Standard form, AX plus BY equals C. Okay? Now, the A has to be positive. Okay? And A and B and C are whole numbers. Okay? They're whole numbers. Okay? That means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No fractions, no decimals. Okay? And A has to be greater than 0. It has to be a positive integer. Okay? So in other words, A needs to be a natural number, right? Or actually, these could be, B and C can be integers, A has to be a whole number. Right? Because whole numbers go from 0 to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And, A has to be greater than 0. So actually, A has to be a natural number. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right? And B and C have to be anywhere, any integer. Okay? Well, A could be equal to 0. That's possible for it to be linear. So let me change that back to whole number. A has to be a whole number. Okay? So that means 0, 1, 2, 3, right? These can be integers. Negative 1, negative 2, negative, or 0, 1, 2. It doesn't matter. Okay? So, when I say that, if I have 3x plus 2y equals 5. Is that in standard form? Is this standard form?
No.
Is it ax and then a number? Yes. Is this bigger than, is this a whole number and it's not negative? And these are all integers.
Yeah.
Okay? What about this one? 4x minus 2y equals negative 4.
It is?
Yes, why?
Because that's,
This is a positive number,
yeah.
right? And these are all integers, right?
Yeah.
No fractions, no decimals, right?
Yeah.
As long as there's no fractions, no decimals, we're good. Okay? Alright, let's try this one. 2y minus 4x equals 8. Will that work?
No.
Why?
Because it's 2y. Oh, actually, yeah, it would work. It won't?
No?
Why wouldn't it?
Because x has to come first.
Oh, it's a y. Oh, you see y. I thought that was x.
So if I switch these around, okay? If I switch these around, I got negative 4x plus 2y equals 8. Is that in standard form?
Yeah.
No. Tricked you again.
How?
Why is it not? A
is a positive.
has to be bigger than 0, right? Has to be positive. So I got to do one more thing to it. I got to multiply it by a negative 1. Okay? So that's 4x minus 2y equals negative 8. And now it's standard form. You see how that works? So positive, and then everything has to be an integer. Let's try another one. I'm going to trick you again.
You ain't tricking me.
I'm not?
No, I don't know.
Alright, let's see.
I don't know what it is.
I want to put this in standard form.
All I know is A has to be positive.
2x minus 5 equals 3y. Is that in standard form?
No.
No, it's not. Why?
Why? I'm picking.
Because you answered it.
Because you're not paying attention.
I was waiting for all you guys to do.
Well, why? Anybody can answer. Why is it not standard form?
Hey, my guess is because of that 3 Y's at the end. But not
Yes!
the 2. Oh.
That is right. Because of 3y, it's got to be x, y, and then a number. Okay? So how do I move it? Now, I'm going to show you guys a trick. You guys like tricks? I like tricks.
Depends on who it's coming from.
Okay? Well, it's coming from me. Alright, so, now what you're supposed to do is subtract 3y and subtract 3y, right?
Mm-hmm.
To move it over?
Yeah.
Right? And so, now I got 2x minus 3y minus 5 equals 0. Right? And then we've got to add 5 and add 5, because we're always doing the opposite, right? And then we got 2x minus 3y equals 5.
That's
Now,
that was
here's my trick. Want to see something easier?
okay.
2x minus 3y equals 5. How did I do that? How did I go from here to here in the same way that I went to here? How? And the trick is this. If I'm going to move something to the other side, I just change the sign. That's it. If I want to move this 3y over here, I just change it to a negative. If I want to move this negative 5 over here, I'm going to make it a positive. That's it. Move it. Move it and change it. That's all you got to do. And so what I did is I took these two and I swapped them. And I changed their signs. Now I didn't give it the sign that the 5 had. Right? So in other words, I want you to do it with this one. 4x plus 5 equals 6.
I was like,
Why?
what? I was like, what?
Alright? Now I want you to do it with that one. What are we going to do? 4x. Move the y over. Minus 6y equals, move the 5 over. Negative 5.
There you go.
You're just changing the sign. Right?
That's hella easy.
It is. Okay? That's as easy as I can make it. Okay?
It's as easy as it gets.
It's as easy as it gets.